So I'd like to take a moment to talk to some of my customers and welcome everybody to my new page. It's been a long year. There was a lot of trials and tribulations and a lot of fake art. News came out lately. And I'd like to address that with everybody, but instead of making up stories about people are causing more trouble than what it's worth, I thought I'd just come on here and make a small introduction video to my webpage. As everybody knows, I don't go up to different celebrity clients and solicit business. They come to me. It's either through their agents after they see my work at a convention. I've done many pieces of artwork for many celebrities, over 200 of them in the last 10 years, from, you know, the Osbournes, the Gene Simmons, everybody. I mean, it's on there. And we had a court case come up with Jason Willis, Eric White, and Matthew Ashley, and a few others. Lee Brown was another artist. But the thing was basically solved in court. We had some fake wedding sketch invitation. I was supposed to do a sketch. We've already resketched that for the client and shown them that I can sketch anything. We did it live. But as you will see, I'm of the Real BC Hepner. That is my YouTube. And you can see the webpage here is therealbchepner.com. You can go to my YouTube channel or my Facebook, Bob Hepner 79. You'll see at the end, not the other one. That's the one that was hacked. And watch all my live videos from now on. Well, we'll start with the case. The case was very, very intriguing to me. It started out with Jason Willis. It was proven in court that he basically was accusing me and others, Lee Brown and Matthew Ashley, who went by Hunter Thomason. It's a fake profile that's out there. They were saying that I was imitating my cards, printing them on a printer, putting them out there, sketching on them. That's actually just ridiculous. Because in the long run, you'll see by the evidence that's on my videos that Jason Willis altered one of my videos when I was asked to just do a simple sketch. I did a simple sketch of Princess Leia. It came out great. It was just very, very, very primitive. He put a piece of thing on there like I was pulling a piece of paper, had like glitches in there. And that was proven in court that he's lying. So the case is over. I sued the Topps Corporation. I've sued other corporations. Everybody either settled out of court. I can't talk about it because of my disclosures. But it's all over. No one's going to settle out of court to a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar company, to a guy that's just, owns a blog and was talking a bunch of craziness. Unless they don't do that just for the heck of it to make it go away. They would just say, okay, you prove your case. So anyways, to go forward with this, Jason was basically buying stolen cards. I have them here. I have two of them here that are my Galactic set from Topps that were not supposed to be released. I busted him well before this stuff out August 3rd. You're talking February. I busted him out. I started having all these problems of people saying I was faking art and all this. After 10 years in the business, this is the second time this has happened. I've also posted the Wonder Woman sketch that I did. You could see that it's totally different. That was the first one with an artist in I do believe Florida. He apologized and it all went away because I went and sketched at a show that he was at and other people were at, and it went away. Then I did the Guinness World Record attempt. Oh, that's all fake and all that. Look, people, I didn't ask to be a talented artist. God gave me a gift. I use it just to have fun, and before you know it, I was one of the top artists at the shows, and it's just how it goes. I mean, I have nothing against Jason Willis. I have nothing really against any of them. And Matthew Ashley, I have nothing against you. I could care less if you go on to be the most famous artist there is. But when you look at the man's work, it's been computer generated, and it's more than obvious. I've asked him to just do a live sketch. Okay? And now that's my challenge. My challenge is very simple to anybody, to my show hosts that give me boosts in the past and in the future now that I'll be back on the scene. I apologize for them. They took this a little bit too far. They were just buying stolen merchandise. I busted them out of the card companies, out the back door, as they say. And they start making all these fake news. There was a Star Wars card that was out there. It was a Han Solo. You'll see one of my videos. I have that card because it's one of my artist proof cards that came back to me, not to anybody else. It was never in a pack, so that's a lie. And that was on Hunter Thomason's page. You can look up Bob Hepner, Hunter Thomason, see his little comparison. There's supposed to be pixelation. And all. That's the card's right here. And you can see it in one of my videos below for my court evidence. Another thing is Jason Willis did not show up for court, and he is an AV. He's a manager in an AV store in Cleveland. He got the paperwork, and he just kept on saying Jason doesn't work here because he's the manager. You can call down there and see that he's the manager. There's probably just a handful of them that Jason Willis will work on. I'm not going to post it on my video, but it's pretty obvious. There's other things that, he would say, oh, I'm not here, Bob. Jason doesn't work here, and then they would come back to the court. So he just bowed out because he knew he was busted with things. He was also accepting things. We tracked down my mail. I had my P.O. box on there, and they went as far as to take orders from a couple that was in Kentucky that I just did a wedding sketch, or redid a nice sketch for them to show them the quality. They were accepting things. That's a federal case, man. I mean, if I could disprove that, he would go to prison. But I didn't have to. It's obvious because he had the 3 pieces that I done, right? They were out there, and then these pieces showed up, and I knew nothing about them. And then all of a sudden, they came up. So it's kind of obvious, that somebody in Cleveland, where Jason Willis, right. So we'll leave it at that. So anyways, he was accepting money, and he had a PayPal account and everything else. I've had one PayPal account. It's TBA Inc. 2000. That's it. Sorry, not mine. So don't send any money to me. Don't take a message from anybody. It's very easy to just change someone's address and then take their mail. He was sending out fake art. He would print it out, scribble on it with a little bit of paint or a marker or something, and send it out. It's shameful. Shameful. It's over. People, it's all over. Let's go over this. I never, like I said, I didn't ask to be a talented artist. I'm a very humble person. I don't believe in going crazy about myself and all this. Ooh, my God, I'm so perfect. That's not the whole case of it. The whole case of it, I was told by my attorneys to not release any sketch videos, any live videos yet, until I prove myself and prove in court and win. So I won all of them. Everything's. You can go to Winchester, Indiana, call them up and ask for, Robert Hepner versus the Topps Corporation, Jason Willis, Eric White, Matthew Ashley, all of them. It's all there. They all lost. Or they settled out of court. So you take it for what you want. But I just wanted to assure everybody that my art is real, because after the case was over, then my attorney's like, you can sketch all you want. So I just went crazy. I started sketching hyperrealism, Frankenstein's, The Mummy, and then I started doing just simple comic sketches, and everybody else just went crazy. I went from 206 friends, this local friends and high school buddies, to over 5,000 people in 4 hours. They watched my videos. I got hundreds and hundreds of support emails. I got all kind of messages. Man, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. You have every right to judge me if you're just going to say, Bob, can you do a sketch and show us? I did. When this all went down, I did a little card flip. I was just drawing a little Princess Leia and flipping it in front of the camera. I did do that. It did nothing. So my attorney's like, you're wasting your time, Bob. Just stop. Let it all take its course. See who your main, The Art of War, the book. Read it. Read it. I've been reading it for years. And he was like, stop. Just do what you got to do. Let everybody talk all the crap they want, and then you'll see exactly who's on board when things go down. It's very simple, people. I challenge any artist, any show host, to come on live and say, Bob, would you sketch this for me? Or can you do this for me? If you're a real artist, not some guy that's, just drawing things on a napkin. I'm talking about real artists, Topps artists, people that are in the business. And you think that I can't do any drawings? All you got to do is look at my YouTube channel and look at my Facebook. I draw all the time now. I'm released from my attorneys to do so. They said, draw all you want, show people. And it just blew their minds. All the hate stopped. No one was commenting. You didn't see all these people jumping on board commenting because they can't. Because once you sketch something and do the Frankenstein, the Bride, and all my, just look at it. You tell me, okay? It just blew their minds, and they were all upset. Like, wait a minute. And then I had card artists that they asked me not to mention, because you don't have to get involved in my problems, people. I never asked anybody to, okay? But what I want you to do is just go down to my YouTube channel. You can watch that, and my Facebook channel. It's just Bob Hepner, and you'll see a 79 there, or the real BC Hepner. That's it. It's really simple, people. I have no reason to fake this or fake that. So the stuff that you see that's out there was printed off by Jason Willis and about a handful of people. There were supposed to be 20 artists. None of them came forward. Zero. You go in a Blowout Sports Forum, the first thing is, oh my God, it's the first thing there. It says by some idiot. He's like, oh yeah, we got 20 page and 20 artist report. It's all crap because it never came out. I asked Jason Willis. I asked Eric White. to produce the people, produce them. Come to my face and say, hey, Bob, I'll come to a show right next to you and draw. Anytime. That's what I say now. I mean, you think I can't sketch? It has nothing to do with who's... This is not a threat. This is just being honest. That I have no problems. I did it at shows for 10 years. And I'll do it now. Matthew Atchley, I've been telling him, he's my last hater and the last person that made. He's the last person. Matthew, I have no problems with you. You need to do a live video because people are not believing that this. You have Todd McFarlane's piece. You show a picture of you getting him to autograph it and you say Dark Horse Comics. Don't say that, man. There's no way they contact you. You can't do this art. And I challenge you anytime. And I'm challenging you to be nice. This is a friendship challenge. Hey, come on down to my Facebook page, sit down with me, and say, Bob, this is what I can do, man. I've been hearing all these rumors about me. And look, man, you ready? I'm like, oh, okay, Matthew, I'm ready, and we'll sketch together. Okay? How simple is that? Okay, a lot of the artists did that for me on Facebook. Okay? O'Reilly did. Jim helped me out. He was like, hey, man, come on by. Just sketch, man. Stop all the, He didn't understand that my attorneys were like, I can't sketch yet. So now that I can, I have different artists call me up all the time. Okay? So now, anytime you want any information about me, it's right here. This is my official page. All the work that I've done, I will be producing, like my sketch cards for Star Wars. I'll do a little card, nice there. You can see everything being done. My baseball cards, if it's not already up by now, it will be up soon. But then I've got all my horror, sci-fi, comic, real simple sketches, just simple, just line drawings. I did comic art, surrealism, realism, just simple stuff, black and whites, the vector image style, to super high realistic stuff that I'm known for. It's been a long year, people, and it's all over. And I'm not asking anybody to say, Bob, you can come back to our show and all that. That's not what I'm here for. I was on the road for 8 years, man. And I enjoyed going to shows for you, and I enjoyed you all giving me booths and hotel rooms and per diem and everything else, but that's not why I do this. I do this to be a good artist, and just do quality work for people. And really, that's it. If you get a show that gives you a little bit of love and they give you a booth, that's fine. But I've just had enough of it. Okay? I mean, I'm only going to go to a certain amount of shows. I got some in LA. I got a lot of celebrity clients out there. They laughed at all. There's only a handful of them. We're like, well, we're going to wait and see, Bob. Okay. So I can come to your living room and draw you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me. So it all boils down to just two things. And the two things is, first, I have no problems going against anyone on a friendship, live video. If they think they have problems, you can be a show host, a comic store owner, or anything to show you. Or you can just watch my YouTube channel and see that everything's right up close, from start to finish, from line work all the way up. There's no tricks. There will never be any speed-up videos ever again on my YouTube channel. I will try my best to work out if I'm drawing. I can't post 50 hours worth of work, but if I do a commission for you and you say, Bob, I want to see the whole thing drawn, no problem. There's no charge for that. I can just stick a camera right here and you can actually be there live with me and say, hey, can you change this around for me? Or, hey, can you add that? No problem. I'm going to start doing that for every customer that I can. But just drawing for shows, I'll have some of the line work up. Maybe I'll do a here's and there's, because you have to bang that stuff out very quick. I will bring a magnifying thing for me, like Eric White used. I have one. It will be on my table. You're more than welcome to say, hey, man, let me see that, and look through it and see if there's any pixelation. I got you covered, because I know how to play this game, okay? I know how to play this game, people. So I want to thank everybody. It's been a long run. It's been a pretty crazy deal, but it's all over, people. Let's just go forward instead of reverse. And if you have any problems, you can contact me through my webpage, and we can go from there. But everybody have a good day. Try to enjoy yourself. Christmas is coming up now, and this is over. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Challenge is out there. See you.